Hi there, it's Ebony coming at you with another video. I am so excited to introduce to you this brand. I've been really having to force myself to understand more and more. Anyways, I've really had to introduce myself to a new understanding of self-care, and I've been really experiencing the rudest awakenings on what self-care has to be so that you actually do reap the benefits of giving yourself that time, that space, that care, that love, all that energy. So I was really excited to collaborate with this brand because I think they really set forth that image and model of intentionally putting yourself first in the form of skincare. For me, skincare, body care, any kind of beauty regime is essentially how I fit in my self-care time. I don't mean that in a sense of, oh, I'm doing my makeup so that I can fit another image of what others view as beautiful, but more so that I'm able to feel good about myself and look good in my most natural state. I prefer to really own my beauty in my most natural state. That's when I feel the prettiest. That's when I feel the most comfortable in myself. So really being able to use products that help upkeep that is top tier. So I'm really excited to get into what product I'm sharing with you guys today, or which products I'm sharing with you guys today. And it is by this brand called the Goddess Bar. I'll just hold up the body butter because that's honestly my favorite product. Please ignore the oil stain. As you can see, I have been frequently using their products. So I got 3 of these products in what's called my Goddess Bar bundle box. And I also got an exfoliating glove to go with one of the products. So I'll go through them now so that we can see the 3 products that come in the box. So you get a body butter, a whipped soap, and please excuse the label. I actually was using it last night, so it's still wet, but it's a foaming sugar scrub. And that's what you use the exfoliating glove with. When I created my own spa Goddess Bar night, what I did was set up all 3 of my products and I ran a bath. The first product that I used was the foaming sugar scrub with the exfoliating glove. It felt luxurious. Oh my goodness. One thing I hate about exfoliators, and please let me know in the comments if you're in the same boat as me, is when I put the exfoliator on my skin and it just melts in. Like I'm rubbing, but it's just, there's no granules, there's no physical like exfoliation happening anymore because it's all just dissolved. What I loved about this, and especially because it was coupled with the exfoliating glove, is I got all of the dead skin off. Like, I mean, all of the dead skin just off. And even before I started using the soap, and even before I got out of the bath and tried to use the body butter, my skin already was just like radiating this glow, and it just felt so beautiful. Like really taking the time to go through each body part, exfoliate. Like by the end of it, I was just like, oh my God, I never want to get out of the bath. Next, I followed up with the whipped soap. So I'll show you what this looks like. So these little marks that you see here is me basically scooping it out into my washcloth. So the way that I found it worked best was scooping it into a washcloth, rubbing it together, and then using it on my body the way I would any other soap. Let's also get into the fragrance because everything is peach Bellini fragrance, which honestly, I've never been a huge fan of peach, but this has completely changed my perspective on peach fragrance. Literally went up to everybody in my house and gave them a hug saying good night, and they were like, oh, you smell so good. What's the product that you're using? And I'm like, you know what? Honestly, for the simple fact that each step not only gives you like an extra step of relaxation, but you also leave smelling good and having people compliment you in quarantine. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I have not really had the energy to continuously get up, get dressed and, you know, fancy up the way that I usually would. So really kind of just having that extra, you know, I do smell good and my skin is moisturized and I am glowing kind of approach is so nice. So It was beautiful, and the whipped soap honestly really felt luxurious, the same way that the scrub did. What I really liked about the soap is that it didn't suds up so much to the point of feeling like you use too much. A scoop goes a pretty long way, like a dollop, I guess you could say. And it felt really nice. It smelled great. My whole bathroom smelled like peach Bellini, and I didn't feel dried out. Now that's a huge thing for me because I have experienced eczema. I experienced it throughout most of my childhood, and recently I even had skin flare-ups occurring. So having something that still worked for my skin and didn't make me feel too dry or make my skin look ashy was top tier. It was phenomenal. I love the soap. And the last thing that I used was the body butter to seal the deal. So I'll show you what this looks like as well. And honestly, I love the body butter. Like, I use it on my hands as well, which I'm about to do, you're about to witness, because it just smells so good. It's really, when you're putting it on, it doesn't feel too thick, which I really appreciate about it, because I don't really like when I have super thick things to apply. I find it to be annoying, especially applying with my nails. But what I really like is a little bit goes a long way, and it really just melts into the skin as you use it. Like, you put it on, and the more that you rub it in, the more surface it covers, but it doesn't ever get sticky and it doesn't ever get too oily. It just feels really moisturized, and especially because it's starting to get cold and I live in Canada, even though I'm going to be inside for most of it because of the pandemic, it still gets dry inside, and dry skin for me, I don't do it. I think it's young Lloyd who has a song, and his lyric goes, "Skin is smooth and she's never ashy." This will give you those results. Everything is just made with care and freshness and all that goodness. So I'm really happy with the results that I've gotten from using the Goddess Bar products. The Goddess Bar bundle box is only $40 for these 3 fantastic products, including the gloves, right? Like, my mom was literally there like, "Oh, maybe I'll buy it." And I'm like, don't buy it. Don't buy it. That's Christmas. That's a Christmas gift. That's a birthday gift. That's an I love you and this is a just because gift. You can do so many things. And with the holidays coming up, you don't want to be stuck being the person who didn't get a gift for your mom. You definitely don't, or your sister, or your girlfriend, or your bestie. So I'll put the information in the description box below so that you can purchase, because you should, and they will thank you later. And in turn, you can thank me later for introducing you to this fantastic brand. Thank you guys so much for watching, and a huge shout out to the Goddess Bar again for sending me the gorgeous Goddess Bar bundle box. I had a fantastic time using these products, and I really appreciate that, you know, your brand really stands for self-care, self-love in the highest of ways. And I hope that, you know, if you guys do choose to buy it, which you should, then that you just enjoy it and really just push yourself into that same stage, that you can really just enjoy being you and just treat yourself for all of the things that you do. So with that being said, I hope to see you guys soon. I'll be back with another video sometime soon. And thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.